This version of Amazing Grace is perfect to get started with fingerstyle guitar. In this video, I'll show you how. Welcome back to Relax and Learn Guitar. I am Kevin and this is Maggie May, and she loves YouTube recordings. My wife Vicky's behind the camera.
Hello.
Let's get started with this great song. We need just 3 easy open chords for this version of Amazing Grace. We need to know a G chord, a C chord, and a D chord. For the first 8 chords you should learn when you start playing the guitar, check out the link in the description below for your free resource. And for this one, we're also going to be doing what's called 3/4 time. So it's more of a waltz. So most of the music we do here on Relax on Guitar is kind of, rock and country and folk, and it's in 4/4 time. This one's in 3/4, so it goes 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Think of like swaying back and forth. So we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. However, we're going to add some ands in here, and we're going to count this 3/4 time as 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and. So for this G, the other thing that's important to remember here for this song is the root or bass notes of these chords. So for this G chord, it's a 6-string bass or root note. And for the C, it's a 5th string root chord. And the D is a 4th string root. And that's going to come into play here because of this finger picking pattern. A really good one to start out with. So the way we're going to play it, I'll just play it a little bit and then I'll break it down for you guys. So, and that's just so...
That's pretty.
Isn't it? Yeah.
That is very pretty.
This one is a great one to start with because not too difficult, and pretty much you're going to be moving your thumb around. The way this pattern works is your thumb is going to play that bass or root note, which is why it's good to remember which one's which. The rest of the pattern, we're going to be resting our index finger on string 3, our middle finger on string 2, our ring finger on string 1. I always rest my pinky on my pick guard just to kind of anchor my hand so it doesn't move around too much. That's totally optional. What's not optional is fingers on the strings here. So again, index string 3, middle string 2, ring string 1. Your thumb is going to move around a little bit because on this G chord, it's going to play the 6th string. On the C chord, it's going to play the 5th string. And on the D chord, it's going to play the 4th string. If you like this video so far, be sure and hit that like button. We would really appreciate it. So for this pattern, I'll explain it first by calling out the strings that we're going to play. And remember, this thumb plays the bass note of the chord. So the pattern is bass 3, 2, 3, 1, 2. Bass 3, 2, 3, 1, 2. And those are the strings. If you're counting it, remember it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and the fingers that we're using, you just got to remember to keep those index, middle, and ring fingers planted on strings 3, 2, and 1 and move that thumb around. And to call out the fingers that we're using for the pattern, it is thumb 1, 2, 1, 3, 2. Thumb 1, 2, 1, 3, 2. So strings, bass 3, 2, 3, 1, 2. The count 1 and 2 and 3 and the fingers thumb 1, 2, 1, 3, 2. But for the beginning of this, kind of the refrain, well, I guess it's the refrain / verse, right? It doesn't really change. So once you learn this pattern and put this chord progression in place, you'll have the whole song. So we start on a G, and we're going to play that G with this pattern 2 times. So we have, then we're going to switch to the C chord, and that's when our thumb's going to move to the 5th string. The rest of the pattern's the same. Then back to that G 3 times. And then to the D. And remember, our thumb plays the 4th string there, and you do the pattern twice on the D. Then back to that G twice. C, G, G again, D 1 time, and then G twice. Alright, so I'm going to sing this one through. This is not Relax and Learn How to Sing, but I think singing and playing is a good way to help with your rhythm and timing. I got the little bit of an eye roll from Vicky there when I announced that I'm singing it. You can follow along with the words and the chords here on the screen, and just remember, move that thumb around for those bass notes, but the rest of the pattern with fingers 1, 2, and 3 stay the same. Okay, I'll play the G chord maybe two to 4 times to kind of get us into it, and I'll slow it down a bit so you can play along. So here we go, starting on that G. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now am found, was blind, but now I see. So remember, just think of that swaying waltz. That helps me with this song because I think, da da da. Yeah, it's like
That's what it's like.
Like a boat rocking, yeah. And then make sure you concentrate and move that thumb around. Just sit on your couch and just do this over and over on that G chord, and then it's just a matter of adjusting for the C and D bass notes. So enjoy that one. Remember that Vicky and Maggie and I very much appreciate your views and your support here on YouTube. We're having a blast with it. Next up, check out this lesson where I show you 4 more great finger picking songs for the guitar. Remember that you're never too old to learn.
Take care.